Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Hello, VOD watchers. I hope all is well wherever you are. Happy Sunday. What is this, a little piece of fuzz? A little schmutz? A little piece of fuzz coming off of my beanie? Oh, goodness gracious. I just got out of the shower, hence the wet, curly hair. Mere moments before starting stream, I had my my energy drink here, and I have y'all ever done this? Like, the energy drink is like, I literally just opened it pretty full, and I went to grab it, but it had like, I don't know, just like a little gap of like empty can and like still some drink. So like when I grabbed it, it kind of like compressed a little bit, and then like I don't know, re-expanded and then just out of the top. Kind of annoying. Anyway, we're playing more Cabernet today. Big thanks to Akupara Games again, who provided us the code for this. I've got a purchase link in the video description as always. We're going to just continue from right where we left off last time. I've only got about 2 hours today. I have a meeting at 1 my time, which is in about 2.5 hours. So I'll probably jump off of here at like 12:45. Got a meeting at 1. Who knows how long that's going to go. And then my wife will come home. My wife's been out of town this weekend. So she'll come home and we'll like do dinner and stuff. And then by the time that's all over, it's going to be bedtime. I got to go to the gym in the morning and then the work week will be started. So, but we're just going to hang out for 2 hours and change or so. And we're just going to play Cabernet. So I'm not going to lollygag too much. Let's go ahead and do this here. Let's turn down Leon Chang. Okay. So there's that. And let's turn up the video game, shall we? Not that there's really much of anything happening in the video game right now. Okay, here we are, back in it. I'm gonna have to see where it's gonna be best for my face to go. Because, when I do the PNG tuber thing, like, it'll be, you know, like it'll be, like, transparent over the, like, the dialogue and stuff like that, so I just gotta make sure that my, gotta make sure that I'm in a decent place, so... Anyways, let's let's figure out what we're doing here. Let me turn up my audio a little bit. And y'all can let me know if the game audio needs to come up, if I need to come up. Let me know what's going on. I believe... Let me see my quests and whatnot. Kupala night, yeah. We were approached in the middle of the night by this mysterious, like seemingly the person who saved us in the beginning of the game. Talking about Kupala Night. They're calling in on their favor or whatever. I have to ask about hematology papers at the book Emporium. Join Anastasia for dinner at the Skordovzov's house, which I still have not done, even though I've already kind of like... I guess I could pursue that friendship or relationship a little bit further. I still have not talked to Arban. I don't know where Ghost went. Have not finished the first set of the doctor's medical tasks. It's interesting that this is still like a factor, even though Evgeny presumably does not like me anymore. We can do piano lessons, which I think piano is not open. I think piano is open from like Tuesday to like Thursday or something. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Did you try to enchant someone and influence them? I did. I enchanted Anastasia because it was like a moment of desperation. She was in like her garden and I was hungry and like I had to essentially. So I enchanted her. I got caught by Evgeny in the middle of like feeding on her, and so then oh, what's that guy's name? Hang on. Hey, where is he at? Where's the guy? Where's the... What's his name? Hussar. He came in and like kind of swooped in and saved the day a little bit. He oh, I just realized that the humans are marked with the sun and vampires are marked with night. That's cool. With the moon. He came in and he enchanted Evgeny, and that's what happened there. Enchanting isn't only for feeding, you can influence the person. Yeah, I also enchanted the like carriage driver guy. Tofir, is that his name? Tropheme, that's him. I enchanted him as well. And oh, I guess that's what that means, huh? Like if they have like their little, that probably means that they're enchanted, I guess. But anyway, yeah, those are the people that I've enchanted so far. I feel like we're still pretty early. I mean, this is only chapter 3.
I can't go out there.
Oh, right. I need to put on a dress. I wonder if Anastasia would notice that I was wearing her dress that I stole from her house. I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of go out in our normal evening dress. In fact, let me remind myself what my stat spread is like. Okay. This is pretty good. Oh, I actually have some points to spend. So, let me get my music and arts up to 15, I think. By influence, I mean you can make people do what you want when you enchant them. Right. Yeah, that was kind of explained to me when it happened, but I have not taken too much advantage of that yet. Again, we're still pretty early. Yeah, that seems fine. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna romance anybody.
Doctor Volkov?
How may I assist you?
Leave. Sure.
Never mind, Doctor. I'll come back later.
I was kind of hoping I could go into his office and see, can I not go in there?
Doctor?
Huh, that's weird.
Dr. Volkov?
Take your time, you can romance anyone you want. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to or not. We'll find out.
How may I
So I can't go into his office. I can't look at his little, his papers, so I guess that eliminates one thing I can do today. Let's see. The quest for Faina has not completed, even though, like, it says have tea with Faina is optional. It still has not completed this spoonful of honey. Maybe I'll just, like, check in on her. Just talk to her and see what happens.
Hello, little dove.
Because, like, I don't know if I want to spend an action point to have tea with Faina.
I don't have that many visitors these days.
I also don't know where Ghost is. I still don't know where he went. I searched, like, I feel like I searched, like, high and low for that cat, and I never found him. Do I have any mail?
No mail for me this time.
Okay. Is she at school? Nope, she's not. Try to find him at places you usually find Ghost. Well, maybe he's at a different place tonight. I did try to find him, like, the first place he was up here. And he's not up there. Also, I don't know what this little area is. I've never been here before. Whoa. Oh, hey.
What? Fascinating. If I try to make myself fly across the lake, I simply can't. I think this might be another vampiric restriction. Looks like if I want to cross a body of water, I have to do it like any other human.
Let me move my face down here. Maybe this will be a little better. We'll see. Tropheme is here.
Oh. Is that you, Tropheme? I didn't expect to find anyone out here at this hour.
My lady, you scared me. I thought a Rusalka had finally come for her pound of flesh.
You're so jumpy.
Are you always so jumpy?
Oh, I didn't think he was going to take offense to that.
Alone out here with just the undead and lake monsters to keep me company. Can you blame me?
Is that your boat out there?
Aye. I decided to bring it out here for good. Thought better for the townfolk to use when I'm not around than for it to gather dust inside my hut.
That's very kind of you. Are there even fish out at this hour?
Of course. Some critters only come out when it's dark, as you know. And others when it rains. I don't know why. I just know they taste good grilled and smoked.
You seem to know quite a bit about this hobby.
As I should.
It's good for someone to
It
have
was my
hobbies.
papa that taught me everything I know. And I've worked out the best ways to catch fish and how to make bait. I try to go out on the lake as often as my body lets me. Which is getting less often as time goes on.
The Countess keeps you busy?
No more than her other servants. I have a good life, really. Better than most.
You can be honest with me, Tropheme.
I'm alright, really. But if I may ask you, why are you here? This isn't the sort of place I'd expect someone like you to visit.
We're just chilling. I was exploring.
Just exploring the area. Still trying to get used to my new home.
That makes sense. There is some beauty to be found in this town of ours.
You mentioned Rusalkas earlier. Do you really think they inhabit this lake?
I do. In fact, I know it to be true. I've seen one with my very own eyes.
And yet you live to tell me?
I know more about monsters than you might think.
Oh.
I knew the tricks it was trying to play on me and how to fight them.
Tropheme's an interesting character.
In the end, I was able to ignore its call and row my boat back to the shore. I've often thought it'd be the Rusalka that gets me, if I'm not turned by the Countess anyway. It's almost like she's waiting for her chance again, for me to let my guard down.
He means the Rusalka?
But I haven't yet. Old Tropheme is not like a fish, to be caught by a simple lure.
I do admire your courage.
It's not courage. I just refuse to give up my only source of joy in this damned world. Now, if you don't mind, I must head out before it gets much later.
Oh, good for him.
If I don't, I'll miss my chance to earn myself some fine trophies.
Then don't let me keep you. Go and get your fish.
Thank you.
You go get that fish. You enjoy it.
It's been good speaking with you. Should you want to talk more, my cabin's at the edge of the forest near the manor.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome to stop by after I finish my daily duties for the Countess.
Thank you, Tropheme. I'll see if my schedule allows it.
Well, well, well. I can now finally go inside of that cabin.
The smell is enchanting.
Looks like lavender or something. Can I go over here? Bunny hunting. If you don't have enough blood to survive the night, you may hunt bunnies in the woods. Use invisibility while in your vampire shape to approach them undetected. Nihilism points will be added as a result.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Okay. So this is where we go for bunny hunting. Good to know. Can't cross the lake. We go this way? Yeah.
The smell.
Oh, what is this? I definitely have never been here. There's a painting piece on the roof here. Well, hello there, Bowser. How are you? Got that. Couple of doves. Okay. Are these just some, like, random, like, people's houses? I don't have an invitation, so I can't go in there.
More huts in the village down that way, and each one must have its own story. I was always terrified that I would fall into a well when I was little. Far scarier things to worry about now. Keep up the good work, friend.
Okay. Well.
Oh!
Ooh, a bat! Okay, so that's what's going on in that area. We've been inside of Town Hall. Again, this is where Ghost normally, like, he was the first night, but I have not seen him since. Whoa.
Blocked.
Oh, okay, I was like, can I go in there? Yeah, so he doesn't seem to be in this little area. I even one night like took the time to go to the Countess's manor to see if he was there, and he wasn't there either.
The
Oh,
Hussar's
hey.
lost in thought. I don't think he's noticed me.
I definitely want to scare Hussar.
Why don't I pay him back with a little scare? Easy revenge.
Yeah, I am a little worried that he's gonna take this as flirting, though.
Lisa! Gah, you little...
Just thought I'd show you how well I've taken your lessons.
Yes, yes, you're very talented. Oh,
Yeah,
I
see?
suppose I deserved it.
I knew he was gonna take that as flirting.
What are you doing up here? Seems an odd place to smoke.
I'm getting closer to the Lord, can't you see? Most of our kind won't even look at a church. It's good for getting some peace. Or it normally is, anyway.
Some peace. Whatever from.
Life. Or unlife, however you wish to call it. I take it you don't smoke?
I'm not fond of the taste.
Good. Good. Terrible habit.
I mean, I guess it's not such a terrible habit if you're already dead. I don't know how much it really matters when you're already dead.
Or you just don't want to share.
You got me. I'm too stingy. How else am I meant to pass these endless nights,
Weren't you the one going on about how being a vampire makes you feel more alive?
The flying part is good, I'll grant you. Eternity, though? It can be stifling.
I see what you mean. It's somehow both freeing and limiting at once. We're powerful, but we can't so much as enjoy the sun's warmth.
See, you get it. You play cards, Lisa?
A little.
Indulge me in a game?
I suppose I could. What are we playing for?
I'll play
Secrets.
cards. Oh, secrets. I'm definitely in.
Ooh, I'm in. Prepare to give up your secrets, Hussar.
Such confidence. We'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, right. No!
There we go.
Ugh.
Now, what to ask, what to ask. We'll start with an easy one, Are you seeing anyone?
Uh-huh. I'm definitely not going to ask him if he's interested.
No, I'm not.
Well, no shame in that. You've got a whole afterlife to find a special someone. Or several, if you choose. Next round, then.
Okay. I would love to stand at 14. Aha! Let's go! Okay.
Yes!
That was a fluke. Go on, then. I'm an open book.
Seeing anyone? How many have you killed? How are you turned? Thoughts on the Countess? I kind of want to know how he was turned.
How were you turned?
The usual fashion. Brink of death, given vampire blood.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
You mean to ask how I died?
Well, when you put it like that.
I'm only teasing. As it happens, I was found by Count Orlov after a fight.
Okay.
He offered to save me in return for my service. Simple as that.
Go back a moment. The Count? There's a Count.
Was. He passed quite some time ago now. And before you ask, I have no idea. The Countess has made it clear she won't speak of it, or him.
She definitely had him killed, right?
Next round, then.
That's definitely a thing. Standing at 15 seems smart. Yeah!
You play a little, was it? Fine. Go on, then.
What was the Count like? I kind of want to know either his thoughts on the Countess or what was the Count like.
What was the Count like?
I'd say brilliant. He and the Countess together? Whew, a real force of nature. Though sometimes it seemed more like a business partnership than a marriage. I shouldn't gossip.
That's unlike you.
Call it a little respect for the dead. I did respect him, after a fashion. And that's that.
Too scared for another round?
Hardly. I've got places to be.
More errands for the Countess?
You know it.
What is it exactly you do for her anyway?
Whatever she likes. That was the deal.
See, that's the kind of stuff that I want to know about, Hussar.
The deal?
Like, that's the kind of stuff I want to know about. That's the juicy stuff.
So you have a mark too?
Just like yours.
Mmm.
His blood for my services to his family.
You can make a deal like that? Seems unfair.
It wasn't quite that bad. I negotiated pretty well for a dying guy, if I do say so myself. And here I am, the well-kept servant of a great vampire house. Who could ask for more? Don't answer that. Thanks for the company, Lisa. Come join me up here again sometime, eh?
What a strange man. He's clearly unhappy, but even that feels like it's not quite the whole truth. Perhaps I'll ask him more about it next time.
Yeah, I don't get the sense that I just don't like him. Like I don't really trust him. I'm not a big Hussar fan.
Good girl, Marta.
We do want to take the time to pet Marta. Okay. What was it that I was doing? I completely lost track of what I was doing. Oh, I should try to go to the bar and talk to Arben. Because I have not... Like, every time I've gone there, she has assumed that I wanted to, like, talk about Evgeny or something. I kind of just want to talk to her.
Lisa, good to speak with you. Have you been well?
As well as I could be.
As well as can be expected.
A very diplomatic answer, lovely. Would you like to share more over a drink? On the house, of course.
By drink, do you mean?
Up to you. I do pride myself on my Cabernet, but we have plenty of other options.
We'll go for the... I mean, we're full up on blood.
A Cabernet then, please.
It's the name of the game, after all.
Of course. One moment. Anything in particular you'd like to toast to?
I don't have enough points in any of that stuff.
Nothing comes to mind, I'm afraid.
To your good health, then. Now then, have you been settling?
Oh, I can get drunk on blood, huh? If Lisa consumes too much blood or drinks the last drop from a human, she becomes intoxicated. This provides a temporary boost to skill the last 3 turns, but permanently increases her daily blood rate. Oh.
Ian, well, is the doctor treating you properly?
Indeed, he is.
Good, good.
That's interesting.
I'm glad to hear it. Siring comes with such responsibility. I worry sometimes people forget that. And with your entrance at the party. Still, if you ever need advice or a sympathetic ear, you can always come to me.
I also don't trust her. But I want her to think that I do.
Thank you. I will.
Oh, another customer. Quite busy in the salon today. Not that I'm complaining. Apologies, Lisa. Best for us to have a proper chat another night when it's a little quieter. Is that all right?
Of course, I understand. I'll see you around.
Okay, then. Good to know about being able to get drunk on blood. I mean...
Arben's clearly a worldly woman. I wonder what brings her to this town. I'll have to ask her next time.
I'll take the experience boost, though. That's a lot. That's a lot of experience. Okay, what else do we have? Check the vodka bar. Okay. Can't do piano lessons. Good pay Trofima visited his shed. I wonder if we could... Can we join them for dinner tonight? Is that just any night? Can I just, like, waltz on in there? Have dinner? I wonder if Evgeny is in here. Yep.
Kirill, you beady-eyed scoundrel. Give me back my book.
No need to get personal, Evgeny. It was a fair game.
Like hell it was, you cheat. I need it, don't you get it? My life's work is in it. It is my life.
Then why did you wager it?
Son of a bitch.
But like
Yeah.
I already told you, I'm not without heart. I'm willing to play for it again, whenever you're ready.
Oh, that was stupid.
That scum. My book.
Well, is the idea... I wonder if I could enchant him. This is not a good time to use vampiric powers.
What did
Okay.
you do to him?
Excuse me? I did positively nothing. He got inebriated and wanted to play cards. Who am I to reject a man a simple pleasure?
He's clearly not in the right state of mind to make bets.
He is a grown man and can make his own decisions. Say, if you do want to help him out so much, would you care to play around?
We're just playing cards
Fine.
today.
Let's do this.
Well, thank you kindly.
What are we playing?
Why don't we just play 21? You just tell me when to stop, young lady.
I mean, we're just gonna bet 1 coin if this is what we're doing. There we go. I mean, that seemed pretty. How many do I have to play? Like, how many rounds do I have to play? Because I mean, I won that. Is it just like a best 2 out of 3? Ah. Come on. Oh my god. This guy. He's like...
Damn it.
Sorry. See, look on the bright side. Unlucky.
I don't believe this. You are a cheat. Evgeny was right.
Such hurtful words from such a beautiful young woman. But I forgive you.
Makes sense that he's cheating.
Are you all right?
Never better. You didn't have to do this, Lisa. Thank you.
Don't mention it. You needed help and I was there. Not much to think about.
Right, of course. Still, thank you.
Oh yeah, your wife's not going to be thrilled, but I get the sense that he didn't want to hear that from me.
Evgeny?
Mm-hmm.
Personal story.
You know, my father likes his drink too. He started when my brother and I were very young.
Is that how you learned to take care?
In a manner
Whoops.
of speaking, yes.
It must have been hard for you.
I try not to think about it.
I should apologize to Anastasia. She doesn't deserve this.
How often does this happen?
Whenever I can't write.
I see. I remember you mentioned a writer's block. How long has it been?
A while.
I sense it's not a good time to probe further on this.
Hmm.
You must be in a lot of pain.
Why do you think that?
My father says that when he drinks, it helps dull the pain.
I mean, it's good to, like, I don't know, have common ground to relate to him on.
I feel dull when I'm sober. When I drink, it's to feel something, not the other way around. We're here.
Good. You sound a little better.
I do feel better. Thank you again, Lisa.
You're most welcome.
Would you please come over for tea sometime?
And what would your wife think about that?
Anastasia, I'm sure she'd love to get to know you. Come anytime. If the lights are on, that means we're home.
Thank you for the invitation, Evgeny. I'd like that.
That's great. Now I just need to get my book back.
I can help you with that. I'd love to teach that bastard a lesson.
I definitely would.
You are the best. I'd hug you, but I don't want to breathe near you in my condition.
Let's come up with a plan next time we meet.
Well, I'd better go inside and explain myself to Anastasia. Good night. I can't thank you enough.
Good night, Evgeny. Till next time.
Oh, and Lisa, I'll make sure you hear that poem. I promise, if it's the last thing I do.
Okay. Well, he got home safe. We still have not really spent too much of the night. I wonder if I could...
Anastasia did invite me over for dinner, but I can't show up empty-handed. Maybe I could get a little something for her at the general store.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, we needed to get something at the bookstore too, didn't we? Let's go, well, here.
Welcome to the Book Emporium, madame. My name is Roman.
Hello,
If
Roman.
you have any questions at all, I'm right here at your service. Good evening. What a delight to welcome a new customer into the shop.
The novelty might wear off quickly. Your shop is so neat and lovely. I feel like I'll be around here all the time.
That's music to my ears. May I ask what your name is?
Lisa. Lisa Morozova.
How may I help you today, Lisa?
I like Roman.
I'm looking for something. I'm actually an apprentice to Dr. Volkov. He sent me over hoping you might have some fresh medical papers.
Of course. Dr. Schultz's new work on hematology, isn't it? Groundbreaking work.
That's right. I didn't realize you were well-versed in medicine.
I'm really not. I just have a habit of skimming through everything I sell in the store. Anyway, I actually already stashed the book for Pavel. I just knew he'd come a-knocking anytime.
Oh, his
now.
first name is Pavel?
Just head into the back room. It should be right by the door.
What a nice gesture. I'm sure the doctor will appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm looking for something.
Book about... I don't know what this is.
I have a bit of an odd question.
That's usually the best kind.
Do you have any books about navs or similar creatures?
A challenge, sure. But not a hard one. It's been a minute since anyone asked. But I'm sure I have something in the back.
Is there such a thing as an easy challenge?
Just give me one moment.
Okay. I mean, she's carrying herself pretty well for
There
somebody
it
who's
is.
drunk and the world
It's
is
from my
all
personal
tilted.
collection, so not for sale normally. But I can always find another copy. Let me know if you'd like to purchase it.
Favorite books?
I can't even imagine how many books you must have read.
It's just a nice perk of owning a place like this.
Would you please recommend me one of your favorites?
Literally nothing could bring me more pleasure right now, mademoiselle. But first, you must tell me, what kind of literature would you like to indulge in? Are you in a romance mood? Historical fiction? Maybe something more chilling?
Oh, I'm in a romance mood. I assume that these are all just kind of like governing over some of the different skills. I kind of want to flirt with them a little bit.
I'm in rather dreary spirits lately. Maybe reading about love would make me feel better about the world.
Say no more. I know just the perfect book. It's rather old, but good foreign literature is such a rare find in this country. It's my dream to make it more accessible and help educate our people a little.
I must say, aren't we lucky that someone like you works in this town?
Sadly, it's not a very common sentiment, but clients like you make it all worth it.
What is that supposed to mean?
Lisa, Please accept it free of charge as a token of my deep appreciation.
That's so generous of you, Roman.
However, it comes with one condition.
Oh?
You must come here again when you finish and share your opinion. I'm dying to know your thoughts on it.
Why, of course. I will get on it immediately.
I like
Splendid.
Roman.
I'll be waiting for it with great impatience.
May I see what you have in stock?
Certainly.
I like Roman. Okay, what do we have here? The Shooting Party. Crime and Punishment. What was the book about Navs that he said he had? Is this it? Folklore book? I feel like there might be some, I mean, even though this doesn't give me any benefits to any stat points, I feel like maybe this will come in handy in some other situation. The Shooting Party by Anton Chekhov, of Chekhov's gun fame, of course. The Prince, like, all of these other books have stat bonuses associated with them, right? And so, like, a bunch of classics in here. Les Miserables. So I'm actually kind of like most curious to check out the ones that don't. Like the ones that have stat bonuses have obvious benefit, right? I'm kind of more intrigued by the ones with non-obvious benefit because I kind of want to see what you get from them.
Thank you for your patronage.
Okay. Oh, she's here, huh?
Ugh, this doesn't make a lick of sense. Damn those ancient Slavs and their runes.
Elisa?
Oh, it's you again. What are you doing here?
I'm just running an errand for Dr. Volkov. But whatever you are doing seems far more interesting. What is all that?
It's just a passion project of mine.
Well, whatever it is, good luck with it. I hope it works out.
Thank you.
I'll let you get back to it.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Yeah, I don't have enough relationship points with her just yet.
The faux birds in the cages are so lifelike. Odd choice for a bookstore, but strangely mesmerizing. So many interesting books. Just makes me want to stay and read till sunrise. All the knickknacks around here sure give this place some color. So this is where Roman lives.
He lives in his bookstore.
It's a bit of a mess, but somehow it feels very cozy in here.
These must be the
Findings
medical
on
papers.
Hematology by Dr. Schultz. Brilliant. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. So we have that.
The world map. Roman must be interested in exploring. I wonder how difficult it is to travel as a vampire. One would have to be shipped in their own coffin, wouldn't they?
Good point. Another painting piece.
This room must serve as both bedroom and storage room. I sense Roman's not very good at separating his work and personal life.
Same. This book is very conspicuous. Like that book is really kind of sticking out,
More
but it doesn't
books?
look like...
I haven't heard of those. Must be Roman's private collection.
It doesn't look like I can actually interact with it, but it's like... It's sitting right there. Like, it just looks very conspicuous, but... Whatever. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. So, let's go... Turn this
Did you
into
find
the
book all
doctor.
right?
I did. Thank you again for keeping it for us. Dr. Volkov will be delighted.
Please send him my regards.
Yeah, let me not lie to him and just steal from him. I like him. I don't want to steal from him. Okay, back to the doctor with me. Still plenty of night left. I'm assuming the doctor probably wouldn't talk to me or let me into his office because he needed those papers. That's one thing I've noticed about this game, like, sort of the way that characters interact with you can be conditional upon, like, your progress in certain quest chains and stuff like that.
Doctor? Dr. Volkov?
How may I assist you?
I brought the hematology research you asked for from the bookstore.
Ah, splendid. Thank you, Lisaveta. This will save me days of work.
There you go.
How is old Roman doing?
He seems well. Quite an amusing fellow.
Indeed. Don't know how I would ever get by without his foreign literature section. Was there anything else, my dear?
I kind of just want to
Very well.
be able to go into your office so that I can look at the papers and progress that quest chain. Doesn't look like I can do that, though. Explore town till Kupala night. Okay. What else? Is there anything else I can do? I can't. Well, I can go get a gift. So let me do that. Go to the general store. Try to get a gift for Anastasia. And then maybe try to go over there for dinner. Because she's not going to be at the music school.
How are you doing this fine evening?
More subjects.
What should I pick up for Anastasia?
A box of chocolate. Oh, she would love the music cylinder.
Ah, Chopin's Waltz in A minor. Now, that is a perfect gift. A little pricey, but Anastasia will surely be ecstatic.
Yeah, she'll love that. Like, I'm sure she would be fine with the other stuff, but she'll love that. Okay. Where's her house at? Might actually be back here, I think. Because this just goes to the vodka bar, I think, right? Yep. All right. Yeah, I think this is their house.
Strange. The lights are on, so someone must be home.
That is strange.
Is that smoke I smell?
Uh-oh.
Anastasia? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. The door is open. Please let yourself in.
Smoke, huh?
Go down, you son of a bitch. There. That's better.
What's going on?
Sorry about that.
Hello? Her face is like covered in soot.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Goodness, are you all right? What happened here?
Don't worry about it. Just a little mishap in the kitchen. I only left the room for a moment, but evidently it was still too long. Sadly, I'm afraid that means that dinner quite literally went up in flames.
That's okay. Oh, let's make a cute pun.
So you're saying food's off the table then.
Well, I see what you did there. Thanks for trying to cheer me up, dear. So sorry about all this. May I at least offer you some tea?
That sounds perfect.
Wonderful. Let me quickly clean up and put the samovar on.
Samovar, is that like a kettle? Oh, right. That's the thing they have like in the center of their table, right?
Thank you again for inviting me over, Anastasia. I actually got you a little something to repay your hospitality.
Did you now? Oh, Lisa, you really shouldn't have. Especially now that I can't even offer a proper meal in return.
I saw this and immediately thought of you.
Is that... Oh my goodness. Chopin? Lisa, I can't believe you got this for me. It must have cost a small fortune too. Are you sure?
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
See, I knew she would love it.
I'll treasure it, I promise. I only hope I won't wear the cylinder out. So, now that you're finally here, I have to ask, what do you think about this place? When it's not on fire, that is.
She means like the house? Oh, a specific compliment, a generic confident, or beautiful but not for me. Well, if I give a specific confident like the garden, I guess I'm trying to place things on the timeline. Like she I think still remembers that I was in the garden. I think she just doesn't remember. I just think that she doesn't remember that I like enchanted her, fed off of her and stuff like this. But I think she should still remember that I've been to the garden at least. My big thing is I wouldn't want her to be like, how do you know? You know?
The house is gorgeous, of course, but I have to say I'm simply in love with your garden. The stony path, the cozy bench. Just standing there under the moonlight among the flowers feels so serene.
Yes, it sure is. Hold on a moment.
Damn it. I forgot her memory of my last visit was
okay. That's what I was afraid of.
When did you have a chance to see the garden? Have you been here before?
That's exactly. It's not that I didn't remember. It's that I thought that she remembered that I was at least in the garden. Oh my god. Well, nothing that a little enchantment can't help.
If I enchant her, her memories will be erased again.
Oh
Seems like
god.
That's the only way out of this blunder. Sorry, Anastasia. And the light will await.
That's so annoying.
Await you and me.
I knew that was gonna happen
Well,
too.
That was embarrassing. If I want to see her again, I should probably come visit her in a different location, just to be safe.
Anyway.
What should I impress on her? You will keep working on your music, no matter what.
Welp. That happened. I knew I should have just gone with my gut. I literally said it. I literally said it. I knew that was going to be like the game's logic. I didn't think that her memories of that whole experience were wiped. I thought that she just didn't know that I fed off of her. That's annoying. Whatever. Okay. We can't do that. We can't do that. It doesn't look like we can do that. So actually, the best thing we could probably do is either go pay Trophim a visit at his shed or just read some books. And that actually might be the way to go, is just to read a couple of these books, which I think will progress the clock for every book that I read. But that's fine, because I don't think there's a lot more I can do tonight anyway. I'll check and see if I can interact with the doctor's papers again, but I doubt it. I doubt he's going to let me in his office. I'm still annoyed by that. I knew that was going to happen, y'all. I should have just went with my gut. You live and learn. Evgeny's book. What is the... Do I have to, like, go into my inventory to read the book that he gave me? I thought it would have been on the shelf here, but I guess not. The book that he gave me is what? I have the folklore book. I have the shooting party. And these aren't on... Maybe they're in my room? Yeah, okay. Yeah, like there's a book there on my shelf. Alongside the doll. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's that folklore book.
Roman didn't lie. There's a lot of information here. But most importantly...
Navs are treacherous, vindictive, and persistent creatures. To protect yourself or your loved ones from their evil, one needs a powerful talisman. A talisman given with love and care can banish the evil spirit into oblivion. Well, luckily I have such a talisman. So that, what I assume that does is I assume that unlocks the ability for me to use this in the future. The shooting party I can't read. And I don't know what book it was that Roman gave me, or where it is. I kind of just assumed it would be here in the bookcase. Last one in the line says Frontenlaufer. Is it this? The Jane Austen? Two sisters, one reserved, one passionate, must navigate love, society, and scandal after their father's death. Is it this? A romance? I guess so. Might as well. These all take 2 sessions to finish. Oh, right. I was working on this. Jane Austen. Okay. I appreciate the tip. I don't think I can read a second chapter. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, you said it was optional to have tea with Faina. Okay. What is... Yeah, history and politics still need the most help, so... And I think this is my favorite dress anyways. Okay. Quite a few tasks I'm gonna need to feed today. Let's see. Speak with Hussar at Arbin's salon. Chat with Faina in the town square. Still don't know where the cat is. I can finally actually access this stuff now. I do want to get this done. Sorting through the medical records, but man, like it takes like a full day to do that.
Greetings, Lisa.
Dr. Volkov, I have some questions. I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you. As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche. I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
All right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death, and I didn't make that choice lightly.
Okay.
I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
Not really.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that caused a bond.
Caused a bond?
Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but...
Well, whose area is it,
that being said,
Doctor?
It's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity.
Yeah, I know that.
Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless, or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep you posted.
You're most welcome, dear.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna need to... You know, like, I actually don't feel that bad about... I think what I might do is I might go see Anastasia in the garden, and if the opportunity presents itself to feed on her, maybe I'll take it. But otherwise, I don't really have any qualms with, like, I actually have plenty of... I've been getting a lot of humanity lately. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a little nihilism off of feeding off a bunny if I have to. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe that's just what I'll do, though. I'll just go visit her in the garden and see what's up. I actually can't even sprint because I'm hungry. Does anybody in chat know where the cat is? It seems like there are a couple people in chat who are familiar with the game. So if y'all know where the cat is, I will accept that hint. There's Faina. Let me just talk to Faina, actually.
Come here, birdies.
Faina, nice to see you outside. Feeling better, I presume?
Much better, dear. All thanks to you. Come sit with me for a while.
It's gonna cost an action point, but I'll do it.
Sure. So peaceful here. Didn't realize how much I needed this.
You know, Lisa, I have sort of a ritual. Once a week, no matter what, I always do exactly the same thing. I go to the general store and buy a small cone of seed and a fresh chocolate pastry. Then I come to this very spot and feed the birds. When the cone is empty, I eat my favorite treat in the world, all by myself, and think of absolutely nothing else but how delicious it is.
Okay.
And how does that feel?
Tremendous, little dove. Everyone deserves a little break every once in a while. The trick is to allow yourself to enjoy it.
She's right.
Deceptively hard for some of us, isn't it?
Very much so.
Whenever I do have an evening to myself, most often I just feel guilty, as if I don't deserve it.
True. I can relate to that so hard. Oh my god.
Thinking of all the things I could be doing instead, all the things I didn't do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Easier to stay busy than to face your feelings sometimes.
Whoo, you don't gotta read me for filth like that, Faina. You don't gotta do that to me, Faina. Jesus. Come on now.
How are you feeling lately, little dove? You were quite startled when I first saw you. Are you getting used to your new home?
It is getting better, little by little. But if I'm honest, I don't know if I will ever feel home again.
I see. You know, I think I have something at home that just might help. Stop by my place when you have a moment, dear, all right?
Oh, Faina, you don't have to.
I do, little dove. Trust me. Ah, the seed is almost gone. That means...
Time for your alone time with the peace tree.
That's right.
I should go. Thank you for the advice, Faina. Hope you enjoy your treat.
I always do. I hope you find yours soon, dear.
Good for her. Well, anyway. Faina just read me for filth. That's okay. Let's go see what's up with Anastasia. Goodness gracious. Oh, she's like still charmed. Okay.
Anastasia?
Or she was.
Evening, Lisa. Isn't it a beautiful night?
Stunning. So peaceful, too. You must spend a lot of time out here. I know I would.
Lately, I feel as if life is slipping through my fingers like sand. Faster and faster every day. And there is no one to blame but myself. When I'm here, time itself seems to stop. So, yes.
When
I
I'm
come here rather
here,
often.
except for when I spend an action point to make time progress.
Anastasia, are you all right? I mean, really? I've been meaning to ask. Back when you were fighting the kitchen fire, was that a swear word I heard from you?
Being married to a man like Evgeny will do that to you.
You're not so prim and proper after all.
I suppose I'm not, really. About that moment, Lisa, may I confess something to you?
Of course.
I told you a lie earlier, and it's been bothering me ever since.
Hey now, you dare lie to me? What a horrible thing you did, Anastasia. You lied to me. I mean, I've only enchanted you twice to wipe your memory and fed off of your blood and will likely do it again.
Before the fire started, I never actually left the kitchen. Not physically, at least.
Oh, well, that's not nearly as scandalous of a lie as I expected.
I suppose not. But it still didn't feel right to lie to my friend.
A friend? But what happened then, if you don't mind me asking?
It's rather embarrassing. Do you promise not to laugh?
I will absolutely not make such a promise.
Fine. Well, I was sitting by the window and listening to a bird song outside. It was so beautiful that I started to compose a piece in my head.
There you go.
And before I knew it, I had a whole bird orchestra playing a concert.
That's adorable.
Isn't it? So you can see why I let dinner burn. How could I tear myself away from that?
Do you often compose animal music in your head?
Animals? No. But music? Yes. Quite often. It was my dream to be a composer, to write and play music all across the country, and maybe even beyond.
So?
Beyond.
What happened?
My family. My womanhood.
Hmm.
And Evgeny.
My womanhood. I wonder what she means. Just the fact that she is a woman. Is that what she means?
I see. Do you not still dream of living that life?
Of course I do. I just described a bird orchestra to you. But it's not meant to be. And I've come to terms with it.
That's not true. Take her hand in comfort.
Anastasia, listen.
Yes?
Lord knows you're going through a rough time, but this too shall pass. You are too talented to abandon your dream just like that. I want you to promise me that you will pursue it. You owe it to the world, to me, and most importantly, to yourself.
All right, I promise. But I'm only doing it because you begged.
I think we got a little bit of a visual glitch there.
I'll take it.
She kind of turned around.
And whenever you feel like you do tonight, I'll be there to comfort you.
Thank you, Lisa. That means the world. You've been such a comfort to me tonight. I wish the night didn't have to end, but it's getting late. I'm afraid I have to go to bed. Tomorrow will be a difficult day.
Why is that? I don't think I'm gonna romance her though. Kiss on the cheek is like, I like her, but I'm not getting that vibe. I kind of just want to be really good friends.
Of course. Rest well. I'll see you soon.
Please do.
Like she's got plenty of her own stuff going on. Also, I can talk to her again to advance the clock even. Okay, no. I'm wondering if I have the opportunity to feed on her or if I should just go. Let's just do that. Let's just feed on her. She's here. I didn't mean to get intoxicated again, but okay. That's fine. Oh, it does deteriorate your relationship when you do that.
This garden's fragrance is heavenly. I'm so glad that turning into a vampire didn't affect my sense of smell.
Yeah, we're getting sauced on a Sunday. We're getting sauced on blood. I didn't think it was gonna make me intoxicated, though. I didn't realize I was filling up that quick. That's fine. We're just a drunk no better than Evgeny. Okay. I mean, whatever. Let's see. I have one more tick left. I can go. I think I'm just gonna go home and read the next chapter of that book. I think that's what I'll do. Still no clue where that cat is, man. I'm assuming he can also be in some indoor environments, and maybe I haven't thoroughly explored all of the indoor environments. That's like an itch in the back of my head. Yes, let's read second chapter of this. If I could but know his heart, everything would become easy. Jane Austen. So now we know that. Can I do that before? It's dawn. I shouldn't. Let's just go to bed. We need to put a tracker on Ghost. I know. Inferno Monkey, good to see you again. I have truly no idea where Ghost is. How are you? Pick up the present Faina prepared for you. I should save too.
Too bad I can't see. I wonder if
I haven't saved in a while. Okay. What do we have? We're still drunk, by the way. It looks like. Where did she leave it? Did she put it in the mailbox?
no mail for me this time.
I'm good. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy late birthday. Glad you're playing more of this. Yes. Yeah, I think I kind of decided that I wanted this to be like a stream game. I don't get the opportunity to stream all that often, but maybe just like on the weekend or something like that, pop in and stream a little bit more of this. We don't have as much time today. I normally like to stream for like 3 to 4 hours. Today we have a little less time than normal. I have a meeting that I have to do here in about an hour, so I'm going to be streaming for about another hour or so. But yeah, I think we'll do our full playthrough on stream. Okay, we can go see Roman. I want to say she's back at the music school either today or tomorrow. Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember. Let's see. I can go see Arben. I don't know when I'm ever, because you do essentially have to just burn a night if you wanna do the doctor's tasks. Well, I hope you had a nice birthday. Okay, let's. Where did she, it says that she left me a present? Where's that at? Is that at her house?
Lisa, I was just thinking about you.
Evening, Faina. You said I should stop by earlier?
Yes, of course. Just give me one moment. There. This is now yours.
Oh. Faina's treasured Hamsa. Hamsa, I think, is a Jewish. Is that not a Jewish thing? Yeah. North Africa, Middle Eastern. Yeah. I've seen this, my parents are Jewish. And yeah, I've seen this symbol in some of this stuff. I think my parents have a Hamsa in their house, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought. Inferno Monkey says it's Jewish. Yeah, pretty sure.
It's so intricate and beautiful.
Judaism, I'm not a religious person. Judaism is a beautiful religion.
This is a Hamsa, isn't it?
That's exactly right, little dove.
As far as religions go, it's very just like, I don't know, like it's very like about the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It's kind of like pretty and cosmic and celebratory, and I like it a lot.
They don't make them
for what it
smart
is.
as
Again,
you
I'm not a
often,
religious
do
person.
they? This is a Hamsa amulet that was passed to me long ago by a dear friend when I had to leave our home.
I volunteered at a Jewish museum. It's really interesting. That is really interesting.
None of us wished for things to happen that way. But But he couldn't go, and I couldn't stay.
Yeah, there must be a lot to learn doing that kind of work. I would love to do that sort of, if I had that if I had like the time to volunteer at a museum or something, that would be very interesting. I love learning. There's a lot of stuff to learn, I'm sure, doing stuff like that.
He knew how hard it would be for me to part with my old life, and how many challenges were still ahead. So he gave me this to protect me. And everywhere I went since, I took it with me. And every new place felt like home.
That's so sweet.
Now I want you to have it.
Faina, thank you so much, but I couldn't possibly accept something so valuable.
This hamster was given to me to help me remember that my home is always with me. My journey here was long and windy, but in my heart, I know I'm where I always wanted to be. Your path is just beginning, little dove, so you'll make much more use of it now. And when someone needs it more than you do, sooner or later, I hope you pass it on to them.
I don't know how to thank you, Faina. I'll do my best to use it well.
That's incredibly kind.
No need, sweetheart. I know you will, and I hope it serves you well. I've lived long enough to know that there are some things you can't change, no matter how hard you try. But I also learned that there are always some things that you can.
Both of those things aren't that easy to deal with, are they?
It's simple, really. Just remember to be kind and useful, and all the rest will come.
It's good advice.
I think I'm getting a bit tired, little dove. I'll go lie down if you don't mind.
Please do. Have a good night.
Help yourself to a cup of tea if you'd like. I made too much again. Silly me.
I can't believe how good it is, even as a vampire. Without a doubt, one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Well, that was incredibly sweet and heartwarming. I'm glad we did that. Okay. I wonder who I can like pass that on to eventually. Okay, let's go talk to Roman and tell him our opinions on the book that we read based on his recommendation.
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman. Though I'm surprised you remember my name.
Do you think yourself so easily forgotten? Or I so forgetful?
Look, if we're gonna romance anybody in this game, it's gonna be Roman. I'll tell you that right now.
Certainly not. It's just that you must see so many faces pass through here, far more interesting than my own.
I would be so lucky to see a face such as yours once in a lifetime. Besides, you overestimate our little town's hunger for books.
Well, the townsfolk don't know what they're missing.
And what
Right.
of your appetite?
Pardon?
Have you devoured the book I gave you?
I sure did.
Oh, of course. Yes, I have finished it.
Superb. I am beyond thrilled. What did you make of it?
I enjoyed it. The Dashwood sisters weathered their fair share of storms and were justly rewarded.
Ah, very interesting. I never took you for a romantic, Miss Morozova.
I am aware the level of sheer coincidence nears fantasy, but one can hope for a world in which suffering is not in vain.
I fear not all can bear the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune until fate smiles upon them.
Recognize Shakespeare.
You wield the bard's words well.
A fan of Shakespeare. You're just full of surprises, Miss Morozova. I do so appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with me. It's such a welcome change to share conversation with a curious and intelligent mind.
Likewise. And if I ever tire of daily life in this town, at least I won't be short of tales in your bookshop.
The town? It may have more to offer than the surface would suggest.
What does that mean? It has you.
Well, it has you. I hadn't expected to find such intelligence and warmth here.
Stop, you'll make me blush at this rate. Besides, the town is now graced with your presence. You know, I would be honoured to provide a tour and share some local folklore.
What a kind offer. Thank you, Roman. Though, I fear my days are somewhat packed.
How about your evenings?
I may be able to manage. A tour does sound like an ideal way to better learn about the town.
Splendid! Then consider me your chaperone. I'll be ready when you are.
Well, well, well.
I'm looking for something.
Oh, we can speak privately. It makes it look like speaking privately is to feed on him, though. I don't necessarily want to do that. I have no reason to. Gift for Roman.
There's something I...
So very kind of you.
Oh, I could give him the reading spectacles.
How lucky I am to be thought of by you. Thank you, mademoiselle.
You're so welcome.
Interesting. I actually assumed that the reading spectacles could be a gift for the doctor, but it's a gift for Roman. Because I bought those before I had ever even met Roman. Because I thought that I could give them to the doctor, but that makes sense. Okay.
May I see what...
Certain...
Any new interesting books? Some of these give you pretty good bonuses, like +3 is kind of a lot. Anyway. That's all good. Is Elisa still here? No.
So many interesting books.
Okay. Well, let's not do the tour just yet. We could. It only costs an action point. But I kind of want to see what else I can get into tonight. Are they home? They are. Let me see if Evgeny is home, and I can talk about getting his book back. Anastasia's here. There he is.
Her eyes, her smile, her legs, her breasts.
Okay.
No, 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 this is all wrong. Rubbish. Utter and complete rubbish. It's this blasted journal. The pages are so ridiculously thin. How can I concentrate on poetry when I constantly have to worry about tearing the damn paper? Are you all right? I swear to God, I didn't mean that.
I know. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us. So, what did the poor book do to you to deserve such a battery?
It's just the pages in it, you know, dreadfully unfit for writing, and... It's not about the book, really.
I sort of figured that. What happened?
Remember I mentioned my writer's block? I may have understated how long it's lasted.
How long has it really been?
I haven't admitted this to many people, but I imagine it might feel good to get it off my chest. It's been over a year since I wrote anything half decent.
That's...
Okay.
not insignificant.
It is not.
Indeed. I'm broke, and I have no idea when I'll manage to write anything worth a coin.
What about the fallow field?
What about your previous book? Surely it brought in some good money.
It's true, my debut was a success. However, I thought writing a new poetry collection or a novel would just be a matter of a few months. I was wrong. And in retrospect, I admit I wasn't frugal enough with my money.
Drinking?
Among other things.
What does that mean?
There must be something we can do about all this.
Remember that journal I lost to Kirill? I must win it back before he sells it.
Win it?
That's the only way I see. Somebody told me he even already has a buyer and has a meeting lined up in a week. I need to act fast. I'd simply buy it back, but Kirill's asking price is astronomical. I know he's doing it on purpose to get back at me. He never liked me.
What's so important about that journal anyway?
Well, there was this poem that started to take shape in my mind, and I had a feeling, you know, that feeling when you know that something you're writing might be incredible.
It feels like there is a tiny sun that lights up in your chest.
You really do know. Point is, I think it might be something that would get me back on track. I was too drunk to remember it, and now it's gone. I must win it back.
What is that? Is that all Kissinesia?
All right. Let me look into this a little more. I'll let you know what I find out, and we'll figure out how to get your journal back.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. That would mean the world.
Okay. So what do I have to do? Talk to Kirill? We've gained more experience points. Yeah, talk with Kirill about Evgeny's journal. I think we actually leveled up. We did level up. Could actually probably... How about this? While I'm drunk right now, I've got a decent little stat spread there. As long as I'm drunk, I might as well. And just say hello to her.
Good to see you again.
Oh, donate? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So, about that instrument fund. I haven't donated anything yet.
Do I not have even one coin?
Never mind.
Good night.
Whoa, 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 what happened there? Why do I not have even one? I have 0 coins? I didn't know I had 0 coins. Also, isn't there supposed to be like, well, it might be because I haven't done the actual... I probably should... Yeah, we're poor. Yeah, straight up. I feel like tomorrow writer's drought, huh? What is that? Okay, talk with Kirill about Evgeny's journal by June 19. So maybe I need to talk to him tonight. Because if I want to do the doctor's tasks and get paid, it is going to take essentially a whole night to do that. So let me see if... Is talking to him going to cost me an action point? Let's find out.
Goodness!
To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Morozova?
Let's not beat around the bush. You took advantage of Evgeny and stole his journal. I want it back.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. The journal is in a safe place, and a week from now it will be in the even safer hands of a wealthy art collector.
You already managed to make a deal with somebody?
Where there is a product, there is always a customer. You just need to know where to look. I consider finding both of them my special talent.
You really are shameless, aren't you?
Lisa, I am simply a businessman, and as a good businessman, I always take a meeting. Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps even leave it to a game of chance?
I know there's no point in playing with you. You'll cheat anyway.
I am offended, Lisa. Hurt, even. But I simply can't stay mad at you for long. Oh, if you won't play for it, what do you suggest instead? Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps...
How much is he
Fine.
talking?
I'll bite. How much will it cost to buy the book from you?
I did get quite a good price for it already. And it could hurt my reputation as a salesman, you know. But I like you, Lisa, I really do. And just for you, I can resell it for 500 coins.
500? Are you completely insane?
Oh, is that too much for you? You must not be much of a reader, dear. Art isn't cheap. And personal notes from a recent poetic sensation are worth a lot of money to the right customer.
I'm fairly certain that I read more last month than you have in your entire life. But let's focus on the point and cut this nonsense short. We both know that Evgeny, with his one minor hit from over a year ago...
Yeah, how about
is a
0
local
coins?
celebrity
Final
at best.
offer.
No one in their right mind would pay such a price for his personal scribbles, so I'll pretend I didn't even hear that obscene number.
Harsh words, but fair judgment.
Now, how does 25 coins for a sentimental keepsake of a stray artist sound?
I am impressed, Lizaveta. Hardly anyone in this town knows how to haggle. For entertaining me, I can give it back to you for 50 coins. This,
Ain't no
however,
way.
is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
I'm pretty sure he's serious. I'm not going to pay this. I don't think we'll manage to find a common language here.
Don't think. Small typo.
Suit yourself. But remember, the offer stands for another week. After that, it's out of my hands, both literally and metaphorically.
He's clearly cheating somehow. I bet someone here is familiar with Kyril's schemes. Maybe if I can convince a barkeep to share a secret or two.
Yep, that would be good.
What would you like?
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Just wondering, that's all.
This is a place for drinking, honey, not wondering.
Okay, then.
Always a pleasure.
Let's see. Is the calendar still... Do I still have Writer's Drought? Still needs to be... Let's see. I mean, we have... It says we have a week to get the journal back, so... I think what we can do is we can, I think, spend tonight going through the doctor's papers. Whoops. And deal with the actual... And get some money and complete that quest. And deal with the actual journal later. Because we've got to get that done. Now sober. All right. We received some coins. Relationship with the doctor has
Hello, Lisa.
improved.
Dr. Volk, I'd like to...
Already talked to him about that.
Well...
Okay. That's all fine. We at least have a couple of coins in our pocket now. Okay, we're hungry again. We have new medical assignments. I think I'm gonna feed on a bunny today, though. I don't think I'm gonna try to feed on a person again.
Greetings, Lisa.
Dr. Volkov?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it's a good time to hear the rest of your story.
I suppose it's as good a time as any.
Okay.
So, what happened after you turned?
I didn't know back then what I'd become. There was no one to explain it to me, so I had to find it out on my own. Thank goodness my infant daughter, Sophia, was with her grandparents that night and avoided our fate, so I tried to go back to life as usual, albeit without my wife. I was naive enough in the early years to believe that I could live a normal life with my daughter. I hired a wet nurse, locked myself in my room for research during the day, and continued to see patients at night. And for the first decade or so, everything seemed to go according to plan. I learned what I was by trial and error, and allowed myself to feed on the humans that entrusted me with their care. Bleeding a patient is a lot easier when you have fangs.
And after that, what happened?
Time happened, dear. She aged, and I didn't. By the time Sophia was 16, it was starting to become quite obvious that I hadn't aged a day. I laughed it off when people mentioned it, but deep down, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it forever. And then they came.
Oh.
You mean the Countess?
If it wasn't for her, it would have been someone else, but yes. Higher society. They finally found out about my condition and came to collect my debts.
Oh, Hussar was involved,
Knowing what I do now, honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long to find me. They spared my life in exchange for my continued research for vampire kind. As for Sophia, I had to abandon her for her own protection. You know the family rules by now. They wouldn't keep her alive if she knew their secrets. And so, I disappeared. Made it look like I was lost to the wilderness.
I don't think I could have done that.
It nearly killed me. I'm not a strong man. I just did what I had to for my little girl.
So, you never saw her again?
If you don't mind, I should get back to my work. We can talk again some other time.
I understand. Thank you for sharing all this with me. Till next time.
Good night, Lisa.
Well, I'm glad he shared that with me. Good characters in this game.
What should I work on today?
Okay. There's a second set of medical tasks. I have a little bit more money. I can actually kind of mess with that a little bit. Talk to Hussar at Arbin's salon. I would like to do the first town tour. I would like to do the piano lessons too. And we're gonna need to feed. I'm gonna assume that it costs an action point to feed. Let's go find out. Let's take care of that before anything else crazy happens. Let's actually go to let's go on a little bunny hunt. We'll do that before we do anything else, because that'll kind of set the tone. And I can afford to get some nihilism anyways. It's not that big of a deal. I've got to assume the cat is like in an indoor area somewhere. Okay. So how do I do this? I think I just go in here and then like go invisible maybe?
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
What does that mean? Do I have to wait until dawn to do it, or what? Like, how do I do it?
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck. It's too dark.
I must have to wait until it's closer to dawn. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. It's just annoying because you can't sprint like that. So I can't move very quickly.
Fly away now.
Watch Ghost be in one of these people's houses. That's weird. You have to go through half the night starving. Right, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Like, I'm kind of worried that it's going to get me into, like, the starving state. I mean, I guess we're going to find out. But I don't want to, like... I don't want to go feed on Anastasia again for no reason. Let's go on the tour, I think. It's also a bit weird that your relationship with somebody deteriorates when, like, they don't know that I'm feeding off of them. You know what I mean?
I was so hoping.
Because I could speak privately with him and feed off of him, but it would make my relationship deteriorate, I think.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Let's try it.
As always, I'm at your disposal.
We have a really good relationship with Roman. Let's just try it.
And the light will await you and me. Await you and me.
We don't want to get drunk again, though. See, that's what I'm trying to... I didn't want to get drunk. That's I was trying to stop before it got to that point. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm actually kind of curious, too. How much does the relationship deteriorate? Because, well, like, we had 80 plus already, so it doesn't deteriorate all that much, I guess. I was trying to, like, get it full, but not, like, overflowed. I was trying to stop before it got to that point, and it didn't work. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I wasn't trying to. Didn't they say they leave, like, an odd feeling about people after the hypnosis, like a subconscious weariness? Yeah, that sounds right. That, like, they kind of know, like, in a weird way. Like, they know that, like, something happened. Can't I still, like, talk to him and impress something upon him since he's enchanted anyways? Or no? I guess not. Well, whatever. I still have a good relationship with him. I really wasn't. I really was not trying... Like, I'm trying not to, like, get too... Because the thing is it's going to make me, like, thirstier and thirstier. That's not what I want. Earlier, I did have the ability. I guess now that I fed off of him, I can't do it again. Although I'm pretty sure I did that with Anastasia earlier. Whatever. It happened. We did it. We're full again. Let's go to... Yeah, I guess so. I guess you do have to stop drinking earlier than it looks like you have to. It looks like it kind of, like, continues to fill a little bit. Like, you just have to kind of quit out earlier. And that's fine. You live and learn. Can we do a music lesson? I think we can.
Evening, Anastasia.
Lisa, what a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, it costs money to do it? I didn't know that. That's fine.
I think I'm ready for my next lesson.
Marvellous. I'm so happy I managed to convince you to continue playing. Let us not waste another moment. Here is your new piece to study.
Yeah, we're just going to be the town drunkard. I mean, it can't be any worse than Evgeny, right? There's at least that. We have that going for us. Oh, Jesus. Okay. B-A-G-E, B-A-G, B-A-G-E, F-A-F. Okay. B-A-B, or it's actually B-A sharp there. Okay. And then A major, F-F-A-F. Okay. All right.
There you go. Slow and steady. You have the fingers of a true pianist. So long and thin. See, you'll be a virtuoso in no time.
That's easy.
Well done. See, I told you.
Oh,
you were
hello,
natural.
Brendan Myers. How are you, buddy?
Next time, we'll try something more challenging.
All right, nice. So we did that. Do I have to pay again
Hello,
for
dear.
more? Yeah, I do. We're not going to do that. We're going to go to the vodka bar, and we are going to try to talk to that lady. Oh, it was right here. I didn't really need to do that. Brendan Myers, what's up, dude? Good to see you.
Yes?
She's going to want us to buy a drink.
Care to join me in a vodka shot? My treat.
Thanks. I'd like that. It's been a day.
To your health.
Cheers.
I can see her name right there. It's Iskra. Just got myself garlic knots and threw you on the Kindle while I play Marvel Rivals. Very nice. Well, I'm gonna fake a shot, I think. Whatever, I'll take a shot. I'm already drunk enough. Had a busy day with Mia, nice. Well, we're not gonna be streaming for too terribly much longer. Another maybe 10-15 minutes. But I'm glad you're kind of winding down with some garlic knots and Marvel Rivals. Nothing wrong with that.
What's your name?
I'm Iskra. What's yours?
Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Same. Thanks for the drink again. Doesn't happen often.
So...
Yeah, I only had like 2 hours or so today. But it's fine. We gotta get our relationship up to 70.
Hard day?
Same day every day, really. The pay is shit. Customers are pigs. No offense.
None taken.
I'm so exhausted after working all night that I drop dead as soon as I reach my bed. And then it's time to go back here again. I'm starting to forget what daylight looks like.
Trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
I really do.
I thought you'd understand.
So...
Other topics. That's fine. Hopefully you enjoy the day with the wife. She's out of town today. I got a meeting here at 1, and then she's coming home, like, I think she said around 3 or so. So I'll do this meeting for a couple hours probably, and then she'll come home, we'll have dinner, and then, like, by the time that's all done, it's bedtime, man. Like, these days, I'm in bed usually by, like, 9, 10 at the latest. Because we wake up, you know, at like 4 a.m. and go to the gym, and now that I'm not sick, I'm back in the gym tomorrow. And thank God for it. I've been missing it. This past week we didn't go because I've been sick. So I now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I got to get back in there. I've been like, when it's like such a part of your daily routine, like whenever I miss it, it genuinely upsets me. So we're back in the gym tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. So am I just gonna have to like kind of like slowly like whittle her down? What is my relationship with her right now? Where is she? 55? Will it, like, can I grind that out?
Good evening.
What can
Like,
I get for
can
you?
I just do, like, another shot with her and, like, get to know her
So-
better?
How about another?
Hey, why the hell not? Cheers.
So,
Here we go. Oh, that's all it takes.
people
Not bad.
gamble here, don't they? I'm a fan of cards myself. Maybe I should play around.
I finally stopped feeling so fatigued, so starting tonight I'm going to start doing some Ring Fit. Nice. I love Ring Fit.
Suit yourself. If I were
Great
you,
game.
I'd avoid playing with Kirill.
Shots.
Why's that?
Everybody.
Let's just say he ends up winning more often than others.
Is that
Yeah, no
so?
kidding.
How does he manage that?
I really can't say more, and what you already heard, you didn't hear from me, alright?
Of course. Mum's the word. She definitely knows the way Kirill's cheating. Maybe it's time to have a little chat somewhere more private. So,
Head to the back room.
you know, as much as I like this place, the choice of drinks could use some refinement.
No arguments here.
I'm actually somewhat of a mixologist myself. I bet if I had a look at what you have stored, I could make a nice cocktail for us both.
Sounds intriguing. Ah, what the hell? Let's do it. Follow me to the back room. We keep all the fresh produce there. Just don't let Kirill see you.
No problem.
Easy peasy. We can do that. Okay.
Well, here it all is. Clean glasses, hard liquors, mixers, fruit. Can't wait to see what you're going to make.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Okay, before I do this, I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back, everybody. Enjoy the keep Iskra company for a second while I go pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was gonna just like hold it until after stream since we're gonna be wrapping up soon anyways. But I was like, yeah, no, this has to happen now. I'm too old to be holding it like that. All right. Need a little bit of that core workout. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Here's what I'd like you to tell me, Iskra. You will tell me exactly how Kirill cheats.
He uses a marked deck and always knows the next card by the tiny dot on the sleeve. He only deals winning cards to himself and only lets the player win when he needs to prove he is playing fairly.
Oh, that crafty bastard. Thank you, Iskra. This will come in handy. I should go back and tell Evgeny before Kirill sells the journal.
Nice. Another painting piece. We'll take that. I actually probably could have, like, fed off of her in this moment, but that's fine.
Most of the labels are handwritten. I'm not even going to bother asking.
Okay, well that's done. Let's go tell Evgeny about it. Assuming he's home. Work does enough with walking and physical labor. Yeah, I maintained, back when I worked a job that had me doing, like, a lot of consistent physical labor, I definitely, like, was maintaining a certain level of exercise just with my day-to-day work. But now, obviously, I work from home almost exclusively, so it's like, you know, gotta actually get into a physical gym and work out that way. But Evgeny should just be in his room, I think. There he is. I think it did the book throwing noise again when I came in. That's kind of funny.
Lisa, I was just thinking about you.
Look, Kirill is cheating. I know that for certain now.
I knew it. My hand was a sure thing. That's why I thought it was safe to bet the book. No way he could have beaten me fairly.
Not the lesson you should learn from this, really. But that's not the point right now. I know how he's doing it, and I think we can outsmart him. His deck is marked. I'll teach you how to read the card backs, so you know what's next.
That's great, but if we play 21 and he doesn't deal me the winning cards, it won't be enough to know what's next.
I know what kind of cards he uses. I'll just buy a fresh deck with identical backs and mark them the same way. If you give me the signal for which card you need, I should be able to swap it with one of yours and switch them back later.
That's... damn. That's genius.
I don't know if I follow, but okay.
But how are you going to do it without Kirill noticing?
Let me worry about that.
All right. If you're certain we can pull that off, that's good enough for me.
Oh, I see. So she's gonna get a deck and mark the wrong cards the way that Kirill would mark the right cards, and she's gonna swap Kirill's deck for the bad deck. Okay.
I'm in.
I'm following.
Let's do it. I can't tell you how grateful I am. How can I ever repay you?
Just don't do stupid things like that again. Besides, you still owe me a poem, remember?
Of course. I promise it will be worth it.
It better be.
Okay, buy a deck of cards identical to Kirill's. I might not have the money for that at this point, because, like, I spend a lot of money on shots to get that lady. I only have 2 coins, dude. Which, granted, like, how expensive can a deck of cards really be? Let's go to the general store and see. We still have not actually spent any action points tonight. So let's see. General store. I feel a little bit bad about feeding on Roman. Feel a little bit bad about that, but what can I do?
How are you doing this?
Let's see. Card deck. Okay, it costs 2 coins. Perfect. It's exactly what I have. Super Nintendo, how's it going? Really enjoying this game much more than I thought I would for the amount of talking in it. I like it a lot too. It's going well. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I've been really enjoying playing it. I bumped into a couple of little, like, you know, like in the first stream we had it crash on us. There's been a couple of little, like, earlier there was a moment where I, like, fumbled a situation that I felt like I misunderstood, like, the situation or something. It didn't make sense to me, but, you know, for the most part, it's been pretty smooth, and I've enjoyed it. Okay, what do I do now? Do I just talk to him? Or do I need to go invisible and swap it out?
Ah, my favorite customer.
I'd like to play some cards.
Nothing would...
Remember, I know all your...
Loud and...
That's not what I want to do, actually. Okay, so this does advance the clock. I successfully stole from Kirill. So what did I get from that? Did I get his card? Or was it just money? Was that just like a standard... Like, what did I steal from him? Or do I need to bring that back to Evgeny? Do I need to just bring the card deck I bought back to Evgeny? I thought that I was the one making the swap. Yeah, the game has, I mean, it's got a lot of talking in it, but no, I wouldn't say any more than any other like choice-driven RPG like this. Not anything more than like Fallout or Mass Effect or whatever.
Lisa, what a no.
No, I don't give the card to him either. So like, what do I do with it? A card deck identical to the one Kirill uses for his games. Do I have to like help Evgeny get his journal back? It doesn't really give me any clear instruction on what I need to do. Let's see. And also, like, I apparently stole something from Kirill, but I have no idea what it was. Like, what'd I steal from him? There's nothing new in my inventory. Small key? No, that's not it. I don't even know what I stole from him. It wasn't money, because I have 0 coins. So, like, what did I steal?
Go away, you.
It's kind of annoying because, like, I stole his pride. Maybe. Well, it's kind of annoying because, like, it costs, you know, I only have, like, 3 action points to deal with. And it cost me one of them to steal something from him. So, like what was it? You know what I mean?
To what do I owe the... Ah, my
I'd like to play some...
Ah.
Do I need to, like... Maybe I need to go back to my house? And, like, do something there?
Greetings. Greetings.
Maybe I can interact with it, like, in my room? I don't know. I've got to wrap up soon either way. So let me try this. Huh. Or maybe it becomes available to me on another night. I don't know. Okay. Well, I've only got 2 action points left for tonight anyway. I'm a little annoyed that I spent that on that, but whatever. I guess best thing I could probably do, I could go pay Tropheme a visit before we wrap up. That actually might be kind of interesting. That's going to cost an action point to do anyway, so yeah. Let's do that before we wrap up. Maybe we can end on an interesting note, learn a little bit more about Tropheme. And then we'll wrap up and we'll save the rest of it for next stream. And to do that, we've got to go to the Countess's manor anyway. I actually kind of thought that we were going to get to Kapala Nights like during this stream, but it doesn't look like that's actually going to happen. That's fine. That'll be next stream. And I'll just change the title for this one. Okay.
Trophy. I do have that open. I could go in.
Let's wait for him.
That wouldn't be right. I should.
Do I have to wait until like
Before I
almost
go,
dawn, or?
I'd like to check in on Tropheme. I do have. I could go in. That wouldn't be. Before I go, I'd like to.
Okay, so something is like.
I could go. That wouldn't.
Something's going crazy right now. Okay.
I think I hear his footsteps.
The camera was all messed up there. Okay, here he comes.
My lady.
Good evening, Tropheme.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, did we enter a blender? It kind of looked like that for a second. It seems okay
Just
now.
came by to take you up on your offer. Wanted to see your cabin.
I didn't actually think you would come. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Not too long.
Well then, please come in. I'll light the stove and take this chill off.
That's not something I can escape, sadly. But don't let that stop you.
Oh, of course. How foolish of me. Anyway, please, come this way. Welcome to my little slice of, well, welcome to my home.
Oh my, Tropheme. It's...
Lovely and quaint. A dump keeps you warm. I'm just gonna be complimentary. It's not too bad.
Lovely and quaint.
You don't need to pretty up your words. I know exactly what I live in. Can I get you something?
Do you have anything that I might like?
Only vodka? And even then, it's not good stuff. Normally, I don't have much left to share with guests. But lately, I haven't wanted to drink as much. Perhaps your presence is comfort enough.
I mean, kinda. I did impress that upon you.
Would you like some?
I think just your company will do for now.
Please, take a seat. It's good to see you again. I didn't really expect you to take me up on my offer to visit.
I like our chats, Tropheme. You're good company.
That's... You're too kind. I know this place isn't much.
I want to get to... I want Tropheme on my side. Tropheme seems like... He seems like a good person to have in your corner.
But it's more than my family or I ever had growing up. In fact, I was raised in a shack.
Like, I feel like if...
With over a dozen brothers and sisters.
If something were to go down later between, like, me and the Countess or something, I feel like I could get Tropheme in my corner versus hers, you know?
We had to work the estate fields. even at a young age, come rain or snow. Luckily, my father saw I was good at fishing, so that's where I made my keep.
Your childhood doesn't sound like an easy one.
It was simply the life of a serf. Even now, when serfdom is no more, I sometimes wonder if anything has really even changed. Still, if my parents could see this cabin, they'd never believe I live here, and on my own no less.
Aw.
They'd be proud?
Maybe. But they'd also think I should consider myself lucky as is. And maybe I should, but I feel like I should be getting some reward for my troubles, no? Though, I was meant to get a much bigger reward than this.
You mean for the Countess to turn you?
Aye. When I discovered what the Countess really was, I was scared, of course. But soon I realized that I wanted nothing more than to become one of you. I saw it as a way out of my old life. A way to finally not serve anyone but me.
Have you ever told the Countess about this desire?
Many years ago, I gathered all my courage and approached her. She seemed to respect my candor. Not only that, she told me that if I served her well, she would one day grant me my wish. She gave me her word. But the years turned to decades, and I'm still here, with most of my life now behind.
Yeah.
Why do you think she still won't turn you?
Not sure, my lady, but perhaps I'm of more use to her as I am now.
Yep, you got it.
Vampires don't make good serfs from what I hear.
Can only the Countess turn people? I think that only vampires of certain stature can. I think you need... I think you actually need permission from high society to turn people, from what I understand. And that's how it is in a lot of the other fiction. Like, this game definitely takes a lot of, like, sort of narrative cues from Vampire the Masquerade. And in Vampire the Masquerade, it is also very, like, society-driven. And other vampires, like, kind of need permission from higher society to turn other vampires, usually, from what I understand. Front and Laufer says no, and they seem like they know a lot about the game, so.
Hey, I've turned
I think that's
sour,
right.
haven't I? Talking so much about my silly problems, never know when to shut up.
Trophime, you've done nothing wrong.
So kind of you to say, my lady. But no. Please, leave me to my dark mood. You're far too fair to suffer through this. But I hope we will talk again. Maybe next time I'll be better company.
As you wish, Trophime.
Damn. I didn't mean for him to get all sad on me.
A different kind of trophy. Why does he leave bottles lying around? Is he planning on using them for something? Or does he just not care anymore?
Or both.
A different... Why does he... Or does he... Some of Trophime's catches, I imagine. They must be fresh since they still smell of lake water. Looks like he's also drying some herbs alongside them. Perhaps he knows a little more about cooking than I'd have given him credit for.
Yeah, please tell me there's an ending where Trophime gets therapy. There is a puzzle, painting piece in his house here, so I'll take that. Poor Trophime.
This seems to be the only stuff in here that Trophime looks after.
Depends on if he got out of his college phase about collecting bottles.
The
Yeah, that's
fishing
true.
line is freshly waxed, and the rod seems to be in good order. Take care, please.
Well, hopefully, man, Trophime's cabin is just like a glitchy mess. Like, the camera doesn't know what to do next to Trophime's cabin. Okay, let's go back, and we'll probably spend an action point doing one of the doctor's books. or sorting one of his papers or whatever. We'll progress that by one, since we have one more action point to spend tonight anyways, before dawn.
What is this?
File lab reports. That takes 5 sessions? Oh my god. Clean lab equipment, house call. Okay. Wash the beakers and the rest of the lab equipment. 12 coins is not nothing. But we don't have a lot of time. I need to get ready to wrap up here. So let's actually just... let's go through one of these. I would go on the house call with him, but I'm afraid that would take more time. Let's go ahead and wrap up. And then when we come on next stream, we'll deal with the Kupala Night stuff. Okay, yes. The card game stuff, we had to actually complete the night for that. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, next stream we will deal with that. We'll get Evgeny's journal back.
I wonder.
And we will deal with the Kupala Night stuff. Cool. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and come over here. We will turn this down. And we will turn this up. Okay. Everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out and enjoying some more Cabernet. I'm excited to play more. We will probably play more this weekend, if I had to guess. So, but yeah, we're going to continue the playthrough for sure. We're going to play through the full thing on stream, and stay tuned for more. There's some good stuff happening this week. On the podcast side of things, new episode of the KoopaCast just went live today for the public. The first Bit Harmony mini episode is going live to the public tomorrow. Patrons have had access to both of these things since like Thursday or Friday or something like that. So there's new podcast stuff happening. Oh, hey, Sean just rolled in here at the end of stream. Rolled credits on Citizen Sleeper while kids are at gymnastics. Very nice. Cloud Gaming for the win. Yeah. So we have some fun stuff happening this week. Cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Sundays. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff if you haven't done so yet. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.